Like, I imagine that before the sun, there was life. And before the sun, life forms started becoming aware of themselves, like analyzing other life forms and shit like that. And, like, they start seeing, you know, energy and shit like that, like oils from other dead organisms start accumulating and accumulating and accumulating and oils and oils and oils and shit like that. And they started noticing that some of them were being fucked with by other fucking organisms that started fucking with them, and they started like some organisms started fucking figuring out ways to manipulate and imprison those organisms and organisms and organisms. And some of those places fucking started becoming like fucking like what's over there and what's over there and how can we trap this and how can we trap that and shit like that and this and that. And obviously there was magnetism and shit like that. Magnetism, oils, cold, hot, like cold hot has a big science to it. And there was a time I imagined that there was like too many organisms and other organisms were manipulating other organisms and shit like that, trapping them in bodies. Some for like just to get to like manipulate them, others just to fucking figure out that they had to eat, they had to drink water, and they had to eat, they had to eat, and they had to drink water, and they would like harvest these fucking organisms and fucking manipulate them to fucking eat them and like accumulate water and like separate waters and oil and all that bullshit. But I guess there was a fucking time in my imagination that before the sun they said that it was too much fucking oil, too much energy and shit like that. So it's like so my imagination is like my theory is that before the sun, either they wanted to not illuminate the places, but put light to it to like expose it, to expose the places, because nobody can stand the fucking sun. It like evaporates water and shit like that, and shit like that. And it's like this is just imagination shit, you know. But like before the sun, it's like there was too much fucking energy, so they just fucking put it all in one place and shit like that, in an extraterrestrial form and shit like that. Like they had to like travel and shit like that to like put the energy there, and like they didn't give a shit who was in there. You know, for all you know, like there's like living things or things that were dying or dead things that actually got put in the sun and it was oily and shit. And I know that some theorists claim that it's like atomic energy that just bursts into flames, but I don't see it like a nuclear bomb. I don't see the sun like a nuclear bomb. Like I'm not an expert in science or anything like that, but like on Earth there's oil, there's hydrogen, all kinds of shit like that. So I don't see the sun just as hydrogen, pure hydrogen and shit like that. I see like it has oil in that shit, dude. Like it has oil that keeps being like recycled and shit like that. Hydrogen too, I don't know, but it's like, but hydrogen's explosive too. I don't know if it has oil in it. I don't know anything about hydrogen and shit like that, but like I don't know if hydrogen is actually. I know it's flammable and oil is flammable, so I don't know if hydrogen is oil. You know, I never looked it up. I don't care to look it up. You know, I imagine that has a flammable property, kind of like alcohol. You know, and it has a flammable property, and alcohol comes from like plants. You know, like you can make alcohol out of orange juice. You know, you just put yeast and shit, a whole gallon, you know, and shit, and like I don't know if you can make orange juice flammable, but I'm sure you could. You know what I'm saying? Because it has alcohol and shit. That if you can extract it and shit like that. So it's like, before the sun, I imagine that there was like fucking shitload of alien life forms, like in concentrated areas, and they started learning how to manipulate other life forms, and they actually like fucking put like too much fucking bio bio products, bioenergy or whatever, like byproducts of bioorganisms and shit, and put them all in there like one fucking accumulated place, and it's like, poof, Like fuck this shit, boom, put it all in one place. I don't believe that. Like there could be like stars being born by themselves and shit like that, but it's like for all the pieces to be put together, like Venus, Mercury, or Earth, Moon, all that bullshit. Like you know, past the Moon, whatever, Mars, uh, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and shit like that. And it's like it seems too perfect, like magnetized and shit like that, for it to like just fucking come up by itself. It's more like extraterrestrial to me. Extraterrestrial, like it was actually like fucking categorized and shit like that. And like as for like resurrections and shit like that, I don't see how people can like resurrect and shit like that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying that like like they resurrect. Why would they resurrect in the same place? I can imagine them fucking being buried in a world like their eyes, like showing them the same nightmare of like living in the same place when it's not the same place, and that's when like a lot of intelligence fucking comes to play, where you can fool a fucking person that resurrected and make them think they didn't fucking resurrect, and they basically see the same sun, the same moon, same everything, almost like it's not the same sun, the same moon and shit. That's fucking alien fucking shit, extraterrestrial, and all kinds of shit like that. I call this story Before the Sun.